Okay. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Saturday Coffee Success Training morning. One of my favourite Saturdays of the month. We've got so much amazing content and value ready for you today. So I hope you're all ready with your pens and papers to get learning and to take some amazing notes. So up first, we have got the amazing Sue Worrell, who is a National Marketing Director. She has been a nutritionist for over 30 years, running clinics in Cardiff and London, and she's been taking Juice Plus for almost 17 years, which is amazing. And Sue is going to be talking to us about the Juice Plus products and the science that makes us unstoppable.
Hi everyone. Hi. I'm going to share my screen straight away and get going. Okay, can everybody see that? Yeah, all see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, good. Here we go. So I'm using this presentation today because it's a little bit more interesting. We know all about the product. Everybody who's in here that's been in the business should know it in depth, because if you don't know it, how can you recommend it? So this time where we are in the world today is really, really, really important, because we've never needed our health more. This virus is not going to disappear. Everybody's coming out now or mixing more. So we really need to concentrate on our underlying health. And we're also more unhealthy than we've ever been because of the fast foods and the food we're eating and the sedentary lifestyle and not being out and about and increasing our immune system. The numbers of heart disease, cancer, diabetes are as high as they ever were. No one's making an impact on it. And if anything, they've risen in the lockdowns. And if anything, that people are getting less help. We've been forced more and more into looking after ourselves. Our whole environment is not helping us, because we get pollution from water contamination, pesticides, esterols and plastics going into the soil. We really need it more than ever. And the food quality is decreasing. So there's 50% of Americans eat processed foods. And I've got a big campaign going about ultra processed food since the program on BBC called What Are We Feeding Our Kids? It's on iPlay. It's called What Are We Feeding Our Kids? Go and look at it. It just shows you how much Juice Plus is needed. And UK is now second in the world. We're second in the world for the eaters of ultra processed foods. And 20% of our population eats 80% ultra processed foods. And now we know from this study and the program and other studies that this builds neural pathways, which makes us addicted to that food. So it's great to encourage people to eat healthy and come off it, but it's hard for them to do it. And Juice Plus really helps with that. It really helps turn them around. So be healthier all around. Juice Plus is not a weight loss product or a just take it and ignore everything else. We encourage you to do everything else: exercise, hydration, manage stress, eat real food. And the experts agree the most important thing we can do, and it keeps coming out more and more, is concentrate on fruits, vegetables, grains and berries. We need those antioxidants. We need them for our immune system. We need them for anti-aging. We need them for disease prevention. We really need them more than ever. And that's why Juice Plus is so important. We need to be eating 17 to 13 portions of fruits and vegetables every day. And some of them they label are a potion, they very often are not. So Juice Plus is not a replacement for that. It builds a foundation to help us achieve what we can. It bridges the gap. So whole foods against vitamins. Vitamins just don't work. If vitamins worked, Holland and Barrett would be multi-billion millionaires. They'd be everywhere on the streets, and we wouldn't have sickness anymore, because if it fixed our health, we would not have sickness. Even right back in 2002 rather, there were headlines saying that vitamin pills don't work. We cannot absorb them. We need our vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients, plant nutrients inside our food. Okay, so it's not about weight loss either. Everybody's put on a few pounds in lockdown and everybody's looking for that, but they need health, because otherwise they'll just yo-yo diet and the toxins will travel around their body. Juice Plus has never had more help and materials and tools for you. It's a fantastic array of them. And you need to go on the Juice Plus Partners portal or the customers portal if you're not yet a partner, and go and look at them all and read them and watch all the videos. There's enough there to keep you going for a lifetime. But just go and learn and absorb and get into your head all the benefits. I used to run clinics. I stopped all my clinics a while ago. So for the last 2 or 3 years, I've concentrated on putting my business into a program called Walk the Weight of Mind and Body. And Juice Plus is integral to my program. If anyone wants to know more about it, please get in touch with me. Anyone can use it. Yeah, I've mutated my business to include Juice Plus in a really big way. So we are now going out for walk leaders. And we've had a trial with 13 walkers, and it's just been fantastic results. All of them, every one of them, taking Juice Plus. So my belief and my faith is more in Juice Plus than it ever was. So what is it all about? What is Juice Plus? It's juice-dried encapsulated essence of fruits, vegetables, grains, and berries. And the reason they pay more money to encapsulate it is because if you have powder in a tub, it oxidizes. So I used to use another product that was powder in a tub, and after the first 5 or 6 days, it's really oxidating at a rate of knots, because once you have moisture and oxygen exposed to that, it deteriorates. So Juice Plus have got these amazing plants, the nutraceutical plants that encapsulate this without damaging it, very, very minimal damage. And the new pack, which is fruit, berries, fruit, veg, berries, and the omegas, is a brilliant one. It's the one I concentrate on recommending now. This is what they contain. You can look that up anytime. Why are they so good? Why do they make so much difference? Why do we get fantastic results? It's because the produce that's inside them is unique, completely unique. Nobody else on the market can get into the capsules what Juice Plus does, because they've become growers. Since I first found it in 17 years ago, they've become growers. So they employ beautiful, organic, when possible, family farms to grow their products, whether it's on the vine, in the ground, or like cranberries grown on the marsh. They get the best varieties, because there's for example, cranberries, the Belvedere variety is the highest in antioxidants, highest in all the nutrients we need, darker in color, but it takes longer to grow. It's the same with broccoli. Juice Plus go to the pains of growing those that take longer to grow, cost more to grow, but we want them because we want the very best in our capsules. When they started to produce the omegas, I was wondering if it was going to be good enough, because I used to take krill oil, and lo and behold, it is just brilliant. Just like everything product they produce, they put a lot of science behind it and really concentrate on being the best. And the other thing Juice Plus do is that they don't fractionate anything. It's all kept whole inside the whole fruits and vegetables. Now, the 3 big things about this is that it's got the EPA and DNA. We know it's got the right amount of that. And the algae that we get the omega-3 from comes from something called schizochitrum, which is a plant algae and can be grown outside our oceans. So not only are we not robbing our oceans of the fish just to get the oil from them, we are not even disturbing our oceans. So that is brilliant. And the other thing that is really important is that every time you take a capsule containing oil, it's like Russian roulette, because that capsule, if it's a pharmaceutical capsule, which most of them are, you have to heat seal it, and the oil becomes toxic inside. On some of them, it's hit and miss. So there's no worry of that at all, because our capsules are made from fermented tapioca called pullulan, and it needs very, very little heat to seal it. And it's got a better seal than the old pharmaceutical capsules. So once again, absolute pristine, top of the tree. And Juice Plus have also become a scientific research facility themselves. Look up the Juice Plus Science Institute. Amazing research there, not just on Juice Plus products with fruits and vegetables, but lots of studies on the fruits and vegetables themselves. Amazing work being done there. I think there's a lot about that on the portal, if I remember. I was reading some of it last week, but I forgot to note where I found it. But go and look it up, Juice Plus Institute of Science. So the latest product is Uplift, and I started to use it a bit. I have to say, I wasn't mad on the taste when I first tasted it. And in the lockdown, because I was in other countries and up late at night, I decided I really should do more with it. And so I started to take it almost daily, or use it as my drink at 11 o'clock daily. And wow, it's really brilliant. I sort of addicted to it now, can't live without it. It's amazing. It just gives you that mental awareness, and it keeps your mental agility going all day, as well as your energy. So it's full of B vitamins, which is really important for everyone, but especially women. So look up and read all the print about it, all the information sheet about it, what vitamin B1 thiamine does for us. And when they say it's full of these vitamins, it's intact inside the produce they've got it from, all the different oils they source it from. So all these do important things for our body. So it's a brilliant drink. I drink it in a water bottle, and as I say, I have it nearly every day. So highly recommend it. And it's a great add-on for your customers who are already on the capsules and the omegas, or the Complete. Complete has been amazing for me all through my, when I was a clinician, all through my career. I've used it with so many people, particularly with an athlete who got a gold and 2 silver medals. Another athlete who's a extreme runner who used it to run marathons in the Amazon. He used the soups cold. Not too sure about that, but seemed to really like it, and it worked for him. So it's so versatile. And now Juice Plus have got all these lovely recipes and etc. In my Walk the Weight Off program, I've got loads more recipes and meal plans and everything using it. So it's a brilliant, versatile product, and it gives you that really good macronutrients that our body can handle and process easily. The thing is, it's good to give our body nutrition, but it's sometimes hard for it to process it. This makes it easy. So what are we doing? We want to bridge the gap between what we should eat and what we are eating. And these days, it is really important. It's got all the certification you'd ever need. It's got the studies from all these universities. Go and look them up. It's very, very comprehensive. And it'll tell you what you can say about it. You've got to be very careful these days, but it'll tell you what you can say about it. The figures are there for you to see. And the final product we have now is fantastic. Mine's just come on. You can probably hear it buzzing away. And I've just replanted it, and it's looking fantastic. Tower gardens are the next big thing, and will really take your business to another level. And so what we want is nature's pharmacy run by farmers, not nature's pharmacy run by chemists. And Juice Plus will really help us with that. So make sure you know your product. Go and look everything up. It's all there for you to see. And Juice Plus has never given us more tools in the past ever as they have now. That's me. Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sue. You just have the most amazing product knowledge. I could literally just listen to you all day, and I'm actually going to watch that back as well so I can take even more notes. So thank you very much, Sue. We are now going to move on to our next speaker, excuse me, who is the gorgeous Sara. Sara is the first Latvian National Marketing Director, and she's been part of the Juice Plus family for 2 years in March. Sara is originally from Latvia, but she's been living in the UK for 15 years, and she's mum to a teenage boy. And her mission is to inspire women to want and dream more. So Sara had a really successful career in the corporate world, but she felt like she was trading her time for money, and she wasn't in control of her life. Her dream was to have more choices, and she's passionate about helping others to show that there is another way where you can have a career and be successful and a mum too. Follow your dreams and know the way is Sara's motto, and that's what she inspires others to do also. So welcome, Sara.
Wow, thank you, Sara, so much. I absolutely love Sue. Thank you for asking me to be part of this success morning. I'm super, super excited and grateful to be here. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about customers and their vision long term. And in all honesty, I absolutely love this topic. I love everything to do with customers. But let me take you back to nearly 2.5 years ago. I've joined this business very, very skeptical. Like Sara said, I came from corporate world. I worked with schools in education, in recruitment, and I loved what I was doing. But literally, I was working God knows how many hours. And I'm not scared of working, but I just wanted to work on my own terms, not on somebody else telling me when can I go on holiday or not. But what I want to say about that, when I joined, I looked at people and I thought, oh my God, who's going to buy from me? Has anybody ever thought that? Who's going to buy from me? I haven't got any friends, family who will support me. I have got no friends on social media. I'm not going to be successful in this business. So that was me. If anybody was the same, please let me know in the comments. So when I started, I was scared, I was skeptical, but in the same time, I just had something inside me that I wanted to help. And I love the product. I literally fell in love with the product. So I thought, well, if I love the product, and in all honesty, I didn't know anything about Juice Plus. And I was thinking, how the hell I did not know about these products before, but I literally came across on social media. So I thought there must be more people exactly like me. So I thought, what I'm going to do, I'm going to love the product, I'm going to share the product, and I'm going to help people like me. So on that, I'm going to share some 3 things. Number 1 is love the product. If you are not on the product, like Sue said, we need these products more than ever. These products not going to go away. And yes, there is still some people, you doing this Juice Plus? And I'm like, are you not doing? And I'm like, what's wrong with you? I mean, I know I'm looking after me, but what is wrong with you? I think you are missing the trick, not me being crazy. So love the products. These products been on 25, 27 years on the planet. They are not going anywhere. Pick 1 to 3 products. You don't have to use every single product. You only have to love 1, 2, 3 products. That's it. I absolutely love premium capsules, boosters, and uplifts. These are my products and I talk about them every single day. Not in such product, but I do apologize. It's my delivery and I'm on my own. My child is gone on holiday. I'm so sorry. Just put it in the corridor. Thank you. I'm so sorry, guys. I am back. This is mum life when there is nobody at home apart from a dog and me. So when I'm saying love the products, pick 1 to 3 products which you absolutely love and speak about the benefits of these products. So you don't have to know everything what Sue said. And Matt, you don't have to know the ins and outs, because first when I started the business, I thought I literally need to become nutritionist, and then I realized no, I don't have to become nutritionist. We've got Sue already. We can use Sue's knowledge and presentation, learn bits and bats, and pass it on to our customers. That's it. So pick 3 products and talk about them, and write down your top benefits. What did you receive from these products? And once you start speaking to your avatars, to the people like you, I mean, I personally don't really speak about menopause. I'm not at that age, yet. I'm not, young, but I'm not that old. So I'm not going to be speaking about menopause because it's not relevant to me. I'm going to be speaking about, energy, immune system, muscle pain, and things like that, what is relevant to me. So speak to your audience about things that these products helped you. Forget about everything else, but just speak to your avatars, to your people. Number 2 is add value and educate people. And we've got so many incredible people in this company. We can use, I don't really like this word, but actually network marketing is using other people's stories, other people's knowledge. We don't have to know everything, but we can gain knowledge from the people around us and give value. In all honesty, I didn't know anything about Juice Plus. So I had to educate myself, and I know on my social media and people around me, they are the same. They don't have a clue what Juice Plus is. A lot of people think, is this juicing? No, it's not. So my mission is to educate and give value around the products and obviously around the healthy lifestyle. So for me, that is number one. I think the more value you will give, the more you will win long term, and that is fact. So lead with a mission and not your commission. One of the tips for a value for me personally works amazing is 7-day detox groups. So it's a free challenge. You can get a group of people together in a WhatsApp group or on broadcast and just add value, motivate. I mean, it's summer now coming. I'm sure there will be people maybe on holidays, but a lot of people will want to maybe team up and do some challenges like squat challenges, walking challenges, drinking more water challenges. These are free things that you can add to your customers or potential customers and just show them that actually you care about them. It's not just you want their money, but you want genuinely add value to their life. And number 3 is build rapport and care about them. And I'm sure you have heard this saying, people don't care till they know you care. And so many of us start this business and go, I'm going to show up a couple of times a week, see if this works. No, you don't wait for people to give you acknowledgement that this works. You need to show that you work, regardless if people are coming to you or not. They are all watching. And if you are passionate, the same like I am, and I know Sue and everyone else on this call about these products, you're not going to care about the numbers, how many customers you're going to gain. If you can help one person start drinking more water, you will be already successful, and the rest, it will come. It's about long-term vision, and people are always watching. But the hardest bit is keep going when nobody is watching, and that will just test who is the strongest one in this business. We can all win, but we just need to go with a mission. Lead with a commission, lead with a mission and not your commission. Add value, educate, not just yourself, but also your followers, your friends, your family, everybody around you, and just give value, care about these people and make relationship, and not just think about these people as, you know, pound signs. These people actually, you know, are skeptical, yes, fair enough, but when somebody says no, this is when the real work really starts. It's about you now taking the lead, educating them and showing actually what do we do. It's not just about the products. We also got an amazing community that we need to keep shouting about from rooftops and just sharing the love. So thank you very much, and please guys, love your customers and they will love you back. Thank you from me and Max. Well done, Maxie.
Thank you, Santa. That was absolutely amazing. Gosh, you sped through that. I'm like, my pencil's just gone crazy. I just absolutely love all the things you say. I mean, I had a call with you recently, and honestly, you're just up there with my top people of like, you know, you're absolutely crushing it at the moment. And I saw you recently on the, you know, on the Fraser thing, and you're crushing that as well. So yeah, I mean, add value, educate, care for people, make relationships. And I really love the what was it, people don't care until they know you care. Yeah. And also about the lead with a mission and not with commission. Isn't that amazing? Do you have a guest on, Santa?
I don't actually know. Oh, I'm gonna have to wing it, and Mac's gonna have to share his story.
That's fine.
I do apologize, Paula.
That's fine. So thank you so much. And guys, if you want to put in the comments your top tips there from our lovely Santa, what were your takeaways? What are you going to put into your business? And make sure that you really write that down and get on with it, because honestly, she really knows what she's talking about. And Santa, she's amazing. So is Julia ready? Julia,
Yeah. I'm here.
Are you ready? Okay, because we're just running a little bit ahead. So this is our gorgeous Julia Norton, and Julia's an NMD. And I'm just going to quickly tell you a little bit about her. So this is from Julia. I've been self-employed in the fitness industry for 21 years. And before that, I was in the corporate world. I have 5 children, can you believe? And I started in the business 7 years ago. I reached NMD in July 2020, having built a global business in around 12 countries around the world. And Julia is going to talk to us today about creating a DMO that takes you where you want to be. Thanks, Julia.
Thank you. I'm going to share my screen, and I've learned what to do to stop people doodling over my my presentation like they did last time. I had to go on YouTube to work this out. Ta-da! So I've done it. So yeah, thank you so much for inviting me on the call. I am going to talk about DMO. Something interesting what Sue said, and my son's messaged me that Gareth Southgate is giving the squad a drink with yerba Martin, same as what we've got in our uplift. So it really is good. So they're having their natural energy and I love it. I have this every day as well. So if you're brand new in the business, you might be wondering what a DMO is. And I think right now the world is opening up, I've had to switch my DMO the last 3 weeks because life is changing, and it's good to give it a tweak every now and again. So if you are new, you might not know what a DMO is. So we're gonna work out what is a DMO. Okay, so if you looked in the English dictionary, DMO means daily schedule of certain tasks you should do daily in your business to create growth and keep making more money. Okay, so basically it's a daily method of operation. It's a bit of a military term, but it is something that we need to do daily. It's not something that we do every now and again, like a bit on Monday, forget Tuesday, a bit on Wednesday, forget Thursday. It does need to be daily. So what will a DMO help you do? It helps you stay focused, because if you've actually got a DMO and it's in front of you each day, it will make you stay focused. If you haven't got one, you'll end up procrastinating and just getting nothing done. So it helps you to get more done in less time as well. It helps you be productive. It creates consistency, prevents you getting overwhelmed, and it creates duplication. So if you don't have a DMO, you're going to feel like you don't have time to do anything, and you end up doing nothing, basically. And I have a lot of team that end up doing that. I found myself doing it sometimes as well, and I end up in this like rabbit warren of something that I shouldn't even be doing. So make sure you've got a DMO, make sure it's in front of you, and don't get overwhelmed. So before you create your DMO, you have to think why you're doing this. And every now and again, you need to go back to that why. So you got to dig deep with this as well, because you're going to have days when you don't feel like doing your DMO. And then you have to go back to remember your why and why you got started. So I would dig quite deep about what it really is you want, because they're going to get distractions as well, and all distractions are equal in this business. Yeah, so think back to your why you've joined the business, get really deep. So on the days when you don't feel motivated to do your DMO, you can remember your why and create a vision. Like, I was having a conversation with one of my team the other day, and I went through her vision and what she wanted. And it was amazing, actually, and what she wanted to achieve by September. And I said, but how does that feel? Not just your vision, how does it feel? What does it feel like? She was going, oh, it feels amazing. I said, well, next time you don't feel like doing a DMO, go back to how that feels right now, where you see yourself in September with some more time freedom, no worrying about your money. You've got to spend time to spend with your dad who's not very well. So it's really important to work out what you want to achieve, your position, income, pay line. And it might not just be about position and income. It might be body goals and changing your mindset. So recently for me as well, I said I changed my DMO about 3 weeks ago. A lot of things happened 3 weeks ago. I went to my GP and I had a bit of a health scare. So that kicked me up the backside. So then I started hitting the gym again. So I've started working on my body really, really in a big way. And that's really helped my mindset because they're all connected. So yeah, that leads me on to business, body and brain. So when you create your DMO, consider these 3 areas. It's really important. It's not just about your business. Your body is important, obviously, like Sue was saying, and your brain, your mindset. I've had to do a lot of work on my mindset through the lockdown, being stuck at home on my own most of the time. My husband works away and everybody else is at work. So create your DMO, consider these 3 areas, because if you don't look after your business, it will affect your mindset, and it does. We all know that when we've dropped our business. And that could have a knock-on effect to you not feeling motivated to get your exercise in. And if you don't look after your brain, it will affect your business, which could affect how you treat your body. And if you don't look after your body, it will affect your brain, which will affect your business. And all these things are interlinked. And it really is important when you're setting out your DMO to consider all these things. So how much time will it take to carry out my DMO? Now, no 2 DMOs are the same. So when I get a new team member, I'll obviously have a phone call with them, find out about them. Are they working full-time, part-time? Have they got children? Have they got pets? All this kind of stuff. What time can you commit daily? Not every now and again. And remember that your DMO can be done in small chunks of your day. All right, so everybody has time to do the business. We can tell ourselves we haven't, we can tell ourselves all these excuses, but they are all equal. So, for example, you can post a message while cooking or doing the dishes. We are good at multitasking. You can follow prospects as you sit in your car waiting for children to come out of school. 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. Don't make your DMO too long and overwhelming so you don't manage to get things ticked off and then you feel like you failed. So if your DMO looks like this, you're probably not going to finish it, and you're probably not going to be able to, you'll go to bed thinking, oh God, I've not done my DMO today, and you feel like you failed. Don't have it too long. We're going to go over that shortly. So you can post in your coffee breaks or at lunchtime. Personally, for me, I gave up watching TV. There's no NMD in TV, as they say. And I have a lot of team that work full time. I don't. I'm self-employed, as Paula said. And you can go on YouTube and watch Emma Snedden's time clocks video. That's really, really useful about how to manage your time. And also, could you make your day any longer? Like, could you get up any earlier? Probably. Could you go to bed a bit later? Probably. We can fit it in. Oh, my cat is trying to climb through the kitchen window. It's not a dog, it's a cat. Oh, in real life. Okay, so my current DMO at the moment. So I wake up in the morning, do my morning affirmations and gratitude. I think it's really, really important. And I've got an app on my phone called I Am. Quite a few people have got this. And every half an hour, it sends you an affirmation, a gratitude affirmation. I absolutely love it. And the right one always comes in at the right time. And I read it and I go, yes. So it's a really good app. You do have to pay for it, but it's not very much. Always a morning inspiration post, a product post, direct or indirect. So direct would be me taking the capsules or something. Indirect, just maybe saying, looking for people that want to make a health change or something like that. And a business post, direct or indirect. So direct would be, I'm looking for some business partners or brand ambassadors. Indirect would be something like, really looking forward to catching up with the team today. We have so much fun. I always do a testimonial. So you can share people's testimonials, like Santa said, but obviously your testimonial, people buying into you, yours is the best one that you could share. So I had 20 new friends today who are my tribe. Now, this has been brilliant. The last 3 weeks, I went through my whole friends list and I deleted all the deactivated accounts. So you can see that on your friends list with just the grey circle. I deleted probably about 200 of them to make room for new people. Now, at the moment, oh my God, I just jumped through the window. So, hi, Heavy. So I have made time for USA, Canada, Mexico, Malaysia, and Singapore, where we've got the new sign up. And they are all my tribe. They are all fitness people. So it's so easy to add them and connect with them. And so find out who your tribe is. It's really important. And so I'm just having like normal conversations with them. I started a fitness challenge in my group. There's over 4,000 people in there now. and they're all sending videos in. It's just so upbeat at the moment. It's really, really good. Follow people on Instagram and message your new followers. So as soon as I get a new friend on Facebook, I'll send them a message and I'll like their profile picture and I'll comment on a few of their things. And you need to be in the messenger. The messenger needs to be on fire. That's where everything is at the moment. An interaction post, blog my day in life on my stories with little videos and stuff like that. I was going on Clubhouse at 10 o'clock, but now I am squeezing in the gym. And you can listen to Clubhouse actually, if you're not on there. It's like a podcast. You can actually listen to it in the gym as well. Okay, so when you are writing your DMO, I hope I'm not going too fast, have 3 non-negotiables, right? And your 3 non-negotiables, like mine, a daily Facebook Live. And trust me, I don't like doing them, but I like to get out my comfort zone because I feel like I'm growing out of there. You know, some people are scared of their comfort zone, getting out of it. But actually, it's really exciting because you never know what's going to happen. It's not that scary. Add and message people on Instagram. Now, there's no point in adding people if you're not going to message them, because if you message them, then you come up in their newsfeed. And if you're messaging your tribe, like I said before, it's so easy because you can just have normal conversations. So like Santa said, she's not going to talk about menopause and stuff like that because that's not kind of her tribe. Well, it's easy for me to talk about stuff like that. So I absolutely threw all that with the products. So that's easy for me to do. And you need to message your story followers. Now, I put this down as my non-negotiable because I was failing there. Like I was getting, you know, you might put a Facebook post up, maybe 2 people like it, and you think, oh, no one's seeing my post. You go to your messenger, you go to your story, and 200 people have watched your story. And Facebook even tells you who they are. Like, so if you're not messaging people on your stories, you're really, really missing a trick. And you'll see the same person come up all the time. Now, sometimes I message and say, thanks for following my story. How's things with you? I really appreciate your support. They might just like your story. They might not be interested in the business or products, but it's good to make a connection. So these are the things that, the 3 things that I do, I've committed to, just like brushing my teeth every single day. And I'm really enjoying this at the moment. Now, on your DMO, you need to make sure you're doing income producing activities. It's no good pretending that you've done your DMO and just posting and praying, basically. Just quickly put in a copy and paste testimonial, quickly copy and paste this, or that's not income producing activities. That's just kidding yourself that you're being productive. So MAPS is message, add, post and stories. Like I said before, your messaging needs to be on fire. If it's quiet, you're not talking to enough people, right? So there's no point in only doing one of these activities. It has to be all of them. So, you know, you might be thinking to yourself, oh, my business is not moving as fast as I want it to do. There'll be one of these missing. It might be that you're not messaging enough people. You might be scared of the messenger. That might be out of your comfort zone. You might be scared of adding new people because, oh, they might ask me if I know them. You just say, no, I thought we might have a lot in common because you came up with suggested friends. It doesn't have to be a scary place. So let's say you feel like your weakness is in recruitment. Why don't you base your 3 non-negotiables around that? Like adding more people, inviting more people to opportunity calls. The opportunity calls are amazing on Monday night. We have one every single Monday night, every Wednesday night. James is on Thursday night. They're just brilliant. They do all the work for you. All you've got to do is invite people. And if you think maybe your business is weak around customers, maybe add more testimonials, post more of your own journey. If you feel like you want to develop your team more, maybe do more one-to-ones with your team or joint lives. You know, wherever you feel like your weakness is in your business, make your 3 non-negotiables around those. That's a really good idea to do. Okay, so KISS, keep it simple, stupid. Like people overthink things. Really, please don't overthink your DMO. It doesn't have to be overwhelming. Yeah, don't overthink it. Go to your upline, or your sponsor or whoever your mentor is, they'll help you. You don't have to feel overwhelmed. If you're adding and posting to your tribe, like I said before, you really have nothing to worry about because they like you, they're following you. I can't tell you how many new people I've got from Malaysia and Singapore that I'm chatting to, and and the USA, and I look at my world clock and I think, right, 12 o'clock USA, just waking up, and I start liking their posts, you know. It's really great to be able to build a global business. We've got such a fantastic opportunity. And like Sue said, we've never had so many tools in this business. 7.5 years I've been doing this, and the company is just getting better and better and better all the time. And always be authentically you. When I first joined the business, I joined under Sue. I don't know if she's on the call, Sue Bates. And she's a research scientist, and she was a university lecturer and stuff like that. Complete opposite of me, really. I wasn't really Sue's tribe, but she was coming to my class. And I remember saying to her, what do I need to be like now, Sue? She went, well, just be yourself. And I was like, oh yeah. Like, so just be authentically you, because you never, ever, ever know who you're going to inspire. And I find when I post authentically me, and not just testimony, I get way, way more likes and comments and messages. Yeah, all the power hours are amazing. So you can do your whole DMO in one block if you want to, in a power hour. Every single day, 6:30, 10 a.m, 1:30, 9 p.m. I get my 3 non-negotiables done, and then I get my DMO done in 1 hour if I have to on some days. They are so good. They are so good. And if you're new to the business, try and get on Thursday at 9 o'clock. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a really good place for beginners. I mean, I love it as well. You can get so much done in an hour if you don't scroll and you actually do the tasks. It's amazing. Okay, so if you are feeling overwhelmed, if this is a really simple method. So the 3, 5, 5, 5, 3 method. And here's what each number stands for. So the first one is create 3 pieces of content. So you can do that the night before, maybe. So you can do like a business post, a product post, a post about you, whatever. Add at least 5 new contacts. I've said to you I had 20, but that might be overwhelming for you, but make sure it's 5. Invite 5 people to look at the business opportunity. Follow up with 5 prospects you've sent info to. We have a great little 3-minute video that I'm still using it. It's from the first lockdown. It's absolutely amazing. If anybody wants it, I can send it to you. It's what Emma Snedden and some of the girls created. It's brilliant. It's a really good tool. We've got so many tools. I also get my team to send me 30-second videos. So if I'm talking to, let's say, a hairdresser or someone like that, I'm not a hairdresser, but I can send them a 30-second video of one of the team. And most of all, that should say stay, but it says stay consistent. That's why I started my new DMO, like I said, 21 days ago. I've been to the gym 21 days in a row. I know people think that's a bit much, give your body a rest, but I'm absolutely addicted to my DMO and the gym and everything right now. I'm on a mission. Yeah, and do it for at least 30 days, and then you can tweak it if you're not happy with it. You're not getting the results that you want, but don't stop after 5 days and think, oh, I've tried, maybe this in my post. Like, no, at least 30 days. And remember why you're doing this. And that's me, and nobody scribbled over my thing, so it worked. Thank you, Paula.
Julia, thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible as always. Now, I mean, a DMO is just so important, and I'm so guilty of it. If I don't follow my DMO, you just go into overwhelmed city, don't you? Like Julia said, it's just you just go into this kind of, oh, what am I going to do, and just feel completely overwhelmed, and then you end up just scrolling around and doing absolutely nothing and putting it off if you're anything like me. So, and I love your DMO. I love all the little different steps and the kind of the 3, 5, 5. I did get it the right way around, and the kiss and all those kinds of things. So it just helps you kind of memorize them. So I'd love it if you wanted to if you can put your top takeaways from Julia in the comments. And we're actually running early. So we've kind of whizzed through the first 3 speakers. So I'd like to take this opportunity now. If anybody would like to ask any of the, well, first of all, we asked Julia any questions about the DMO, or we could do a bit of a question and answer. Has anyone got any questions they'd like to ask about this morning so far, even if it's Santa or Sue? Please, because we're running ahead of time. And
Did I go too fast, Paula? Did I go too fast?
No, we were already ahead before we got to you. But I just like to, we've got the most amazing speakers on, so this is a great opportunity to just squeeze as much value as we possibly can out of them while they're sitting there kind of there willing, aren't you, Julia?
Yeah, if anyone wants to unmute and ask a question.
Can you is there anything in there you go, we've got some comments there in the chat. Julia, can you?
Happy to jump in and help out, Paula.
Yeah, thanks, Santa.
Mindset growing activity. Now I've learned recently, because I've just qualified as a life coach as well, which is really great over lockdown, using my brain again. I've worked out, I knew anyway, that I am an audible person, so I learn by listening to things. So I listen to things in the car, I'm listening to things in the gym all the time. I've always got my earphones in. I can't read a book, it doesn't go in. I end up like just having to go back again. And so I listen to mindset things all the time. There's so much on YouTube. You don't even have to pay for it. Building My Network Marketing Business by Jim Rohn, classic. Everybody should have listened to that. And I listen to that all the time, over and over. Tony Robbins, brilliant stories that Tony Robbins come out with.
You start your day with your gratitude as well.
Yes, and that's mainly been since the lockdown, because I was all right in the first lockdown, but later on in the year when the clocks went back and stuff like that, and I was still stuck at home on my own, my husband had gone to work, my daughter had gone to work, my other daughter had gone back to school, and it was dark, and I was getting up and I was thinking, we had brilliant calls, and thank you Emma Snedden so much for up the lockdown. She's been like a godsend. We've had calls at 11:30 that I looked forward to every single day. I can't get on them now though. And knowing that I had the team and the community, and not even my team across the Juice Plus company, I looked forward to locking in with those people every single day. And I found myself having to go to a place of gratitude and thinking about gratitude every single day. Like, I'm grateful I've got a roof over my head. I'm grateful I've got food in the fridge. I'm grateful I haven't got any debt. I'm grateful I've got this business. Because before the lockdown, I was teaching fitness classes, which was my main source of income. And this was just my sideline. And I managed to switch it around throughout the lockdown. And I made Juice Plus into my full-time income. And then now I've gone back to teaching fitness, but just part-time. That's my spare money now. So I've managed to switch that around. I'm really, really grateful for that.
Brilliant, thank you. Can you just recap the 35553, please? Oh, wait a minute. Julia, are you still there?
Yeah, sorry, I muted myself.
Okay. Could you please recap the 355?
Yeah, I'm just going back to now. There you are.
About your notes.
Can you see it on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so create 3 pieces of content, and you could do that the night before, so you don't feel overwhelmed. It might just be a business post, a product post, a post about you. I've got a little grandson now. I post about him nearly every day. That really helps my algorithms because everybody likes seeing him. That's a really good one. And an interaction post, you can put an interaction post, I can just leave it there, and that really helps algorithms as well. Add at least 5 new contacts. I said I had about 20, but you don't want to be overwhelmed, so it might just be 5. Invite 5 people to look at the business opportunity. Follow up with 5 prospects you've already sent info to. That might be products or business. You know the fortune is in the follow-up. You know, don't be scared to follow up. It could just be something like, hi, did you look at the info? Orders going through today. Let me know if you want to go ahead. It doesn't have to be pushy. It doesn't have to be salesy. And invite 3 people to watch a short video. Yeah, so if you haven't got your own video, I would actually do a video of you and I've got a 2-minute video of me in the business. If someone says to me, can you tell me more about the business like I did yesterday? I just sent them a video of me. It's just a 2-minute recording.
Fantastic.
Business works.
Yeah, the videos are really helpful, and then just putting in Messenger. Thank you so much, Julia. So has anyone else got any questions they'd like to ask? And somebody just asked Santa. Santa, are you still there?
Yes,
Thank
I'm
you,
still
Julia.
here. Yes.
How do you build groups?
Yeah, so my main kind of where I build my business is in groups. So I created a group last year, I think around this time, May, June time. So this group is open to everyone. Myself and all of my team is using this group, and we invite people in this group. It's called the Best Version of You. This group consists of lifestyle plans, well-eating plans, recipes, Juice Plus plans, everything, detox, and it's open to not just the customers but actually to every single person. In this group we do loads of challenges. For example, 7-day free detox challenge, so anyone can join in. You don't have to be on the products to do the challenge. It's all to do with the foods, so we kind of eliminate some foods and eat clean for 7 days. And in group we just got a lot of interactions. We share a lot of value in this group, and it's not Juice Plus, it's mainly kind of why do you need to eat strawberries, why do you need to eat, I don't know, why do you drink water, etc. So in that group we just educate people and give value. But in January I did run 3 months challenge, which was mainly kind of weight loss challenge, and you had to buy at least one product to enter, and there was prizes, etc. But I would say keep it simple. Even like with 7-day challenges, you can give out a couple of prizes, go to Home Bargain or something and buy like a notebook of, I don't know, planner of eating guides, etc., and give out to people. But yeah, we use that group as a team, and we just add value all the time. I go live, we do maybe live workouts there. So obviously people who are not on the products, they would see people sharing the results from people on the products, which obviously then sells the product itself. The way I do with the group, if somebody says to me, I'm not interested, after I ask the question, are you open to know more about the product? And they say, no, thank you. My answer would be not a problem. But if you are open to following healthy lifestyle ideas, here is the group. And 9 out of 10 times the person will go in this group, because we all nosy, aren't we? We just want to know what's going on. So they go in a group, and time goes, they just follow the group, and they do come back as a customers.
Thank you so much, Santa. That's amazing. That sounds absolutely amazing. How many people have you got in your group now?
5,000, just over 5,000 people.
Brilliant. I know you can use that as a funnel, so you get people to come in, and if they're not interested
Literally
in the products,
everybody, yeah, everybody goes in that funnel. I know somebody just said, I'm struggling getting interaction in my group. It takes time. As long as you have the vision. I remember when I started the group, it was June, May last year. I had a vision. I knew exactly what's going to happen. People are going to interact without me being there. And it took good 3 to 6 months. As long as you've got the vision, don't wait for people to interact. First challenge I did, 7-day detox. Do you know how many people entered? Big fat 0. But doesn't matter. You go again, you go again, you go again, and people will come. But it takes time for interactions. In my way, I thought the more value I will give in the group, the more people will come to this group. And now obviously the group is over 5,000 people, and so many people know about this group. But it's about, you know, focus. It will be interaction. And I don't know who was last year part of John Holowati's group. He did 120 days, like get my body back. I don't know, and any of you remember, maybe you can go into that group and get some ideas. But that group, again, you know, John did the work first, probably 6 weeks. He was constantly on it. He was doing lives in the group. You know, he was posting, he was asking questions, not much interaction. And then after a couple of weeks, you know, the people will interact. So literally, is this yes, it's a Facebook group. I think it's, John said, get your body back. Yes, I think anyone can join and just get some ideas. And that's where I got my idea of creating that group.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. And it's great, like how you said, to be consistent. Like when we had the call a couple of weeks ago, you said the same thing, that you started it and it was you had no one on the first one, but if you'd have just dropped it there, you wouldn't have got those 5,000 and then, you know, all the happy customers afterwards. So it's just a case of just keeping on going, and you just don't know who's watching and what's happening behind the scenes, and then it just, you know,
Exactly.
it all flowers up in the end.
Yeah, because people love being part of community, and if there is positivity in that group, we don't talk about Juice Plus a lot. We talk about mindset, because healthy lifestyle is not just what you eat, is what you know, exercise, is what you listen, people around you, and that's what we do. We just educate in that group and make people think that it's not just the foods that you put in, it's so much more to it, and it's all about positivity, and people love it. You know, they like to be part of something bigger and better than themselves, and that's what it is. Just create that community feeling, give value, and do not stop. And the groups are amazing because you can schedule your posts. You don't have to be on it there all the time, and if it's you and the team posting, it's not just on you, but might be just on you to start off with, but the team will start to see the benefit and will start posting as well.
Absolutely amazing. Was there anything else there, Santa?
No, I'm just looking, somebody put the link for Get Your Body Back. Yes, I definitely recommend, get some ideas. And like I said, you know, John first did on his own. He did the lives, he did the interactions till people start commenting. And it's the same when we start the business. Remember, first post you posted, you probably got 1, 2, maybe 5 likes. Well, that was me. I didn't have much followers on my social media. And then now sometimes I post and I get 500 likes. It takes time. You just need to give value. Do not stop and just give value, educate people, be positive, and inspire yourself, and everybody else will follow.
Absolutely fantastic. And guys, you should watch out on one of Santa's lives, because honestly she gets hundreds and hundreds of likes and comments. It's absolutely amazing, the following she's got. So what she's doing by adding all the value, it just shows that it's absolutely working. People absolutely love her and what she's creating and for everybody. So thank you very much. I think one more comment was what audios for Julia. I think Julia mentioned building your network marketing business for Jim Rohn. I think that was the one that I can't remember the name of the person in the chat, but I think that was the one. If Julia, if you could put in the audio that you mentioned, that would be great. If I got it wrong, thank you. So, ladies, thank you.
Sorry, Paula. I was just going to say, there's lots of them. There's building your network marketing business is free on YouTube at the moment.
Yeah.
Full version as well.
Brilliant. Yeah, definitely look out for that on YouTube. So we're going to move on to Damian Brennan. And Damian is, he lives in Ireland. I'm going to have to read this because it's so long. He's a retired school teacher, headmaster, and he and his wife Olive run a very successful Juice Plus business, and they're also involved in farming. Damian and Olive were first introduced to Juice Plus in 1994, just over 27 years ago, probably before a lot of you were actually born. At that time, as well as being a headmaster in farming, they owned and operated a manufacturing business and were involved in local communities. So you can just imagine how busy they were. They also had, on top of that, a young family. And so basically, in reality, they just did not have time for anything else in their life. But when they saw the Juice Plus business, they saw that it was just far too good an opportunity to miss out on. They loved the look of the products and they were attracted by the challenge of building a business. So back in 1994, it was a completely different story. There was no social media. The company didn't do any of the shipping. So they had to deliver all the products. And there was no bonuses. So just imagine that. But Damian and Olive were so committed and they built a solid NMD business totally offline with no social media and all what I've just mentioned, and now into a PMD business. Absolutely incredible. So Damian says the business gets easier every single year. and the highest earners in the Juice Plus business have not yet been sponsored, which means, guys, if you keep on recruiting, you could be sponsoring the next top earner, or you could be the next top earner. And the best is yet to come. So Damian is going to be sharing with us today. He's going to be talking about finding and taking someone to NMD, starting with the summer promotion. So Damian, thank you. Are you there? Can you just unmute yourself, please, Damian?
I will unmute myself, Paula, but I sound better when I'm muted.
No, you sound absolutely great. We love your accent. Thank you so much. Take it away.
Thank you. As we mentioned earlier on, when we started in the business, there were very little of these modern communication facilities. And the result of that is, of course, that I had to learn all of this. So if I make a huge mistake, you have to excuse that. Good morning, everybody. It's great to be here. Can everybody hear me, Paula, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's great. I thought earlier on, when we were running a little bit ahead of time, I thought Paula would have come up with another solution, which would be bring on somebody from Ireland and they'll keep talking regardless. But anyway, it's great. It's been a great program so far this morning. Really, really enjoyed it, and a lot of great tips there. So I've been asked to talk about NMD, getting to NMD, sponsoring somebody and bringing them there. For me, NMD is a really important milestone in our marketing plan, because when you get to NMD, you have built a substantial business. You have mastered the basic skills. You've developed a business that returns the equivalent of a full-time salary or wage while still working part-time from home. And that is some achievement. And you're well positioned to help your team members to achieve NMD because you've just done it. Now, success generally is said to be 5% strategy, 95% mindset. So therefore, belief is fundamental to success. As Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or think you can't, you're right. So for us, belief comes in a number of different areas. Belief in the product, and we've heard again a great presentation from Sue this morning, talking about how authentic this product is, how effective it is, and it's simple and it's effective. And what's more important than that? Belief in the company is really important. Belief in the business opportunity itself. And of course, above all, belief in yourself, personal development. So when we look at belief in the product, our product solves a common problem. Everybody knows today that our health is our most valuable asset. And to protect that, we need to take a hand in that ourselves. Nutrition is the cornerstone of good health, and fruits and vegetables are the cornerstone of good nutrition. While we know all of that and we know what we should do, we find that in today's modern society, it's very difficult to eat sufficient quantities of raw fruits, vegetables, and berries. Therefore, our product solves a common problem. We've got the finest quality, vine-ripened raw fruits, vegetables, and berries in a convenient capsule form. It's not just convenient, it's been proven to be effective, and it's also very, very affordable. It's supported by all of those independent studies. It's timeless, and it's still in the pioneering phase. There will come a time when Juice Plus will be a household name. So we're still pioneering Juice Plus after 28 years. Not only that, but it's actually free for children and young people for a period of 4 years with the Healthy Starts for Family program. And as well as the Juice Plus capsules themselves, we have a range of complementary plant-based products also. The market for Juice Plus is almost 100% of the population, young, old, male, and female. Not only that, but it's a consumable product, which means that we've got monthly repeat business. So therefore, it provides a stable income for the lifetime of a satisfied customer. We have customers going back 27 years. And the idea is that you build satisfied customers for two reasons. The most important reason is that that customer gets the best possible benefit from Juice Plus. That's what's of paramount importance. And the second reason that we do that is because it gives us a stable income for many, many years, for a lifetime, literally. Belief in the company itself is really, really important. We've got a company that's more than 50 years old, founded in 1970, more than 25 countries worldwide and expanding, over $15 billion in sales. It has established a track record for over 50 years, experienced management team, financially sound, and it's driven by a mission to provide an opportunity for ordinary people to earn a very significant income while promoting healthy living around the world. The support that they give us is very comprehensive. They not only manufacture the products, they process orders and invoice the customers. They collect the payment from the customer and deliver the Juice Plus directly to them. They provide us with a monthly statement and transfer payment to our bank account on the 10th of every single month. They provide an online virtual office and website, customer and distributor support also. And they provide us with training, but part of the system is that we've got a mentor, a personal mentor built into that system. So that when you start in this business, you're an apprentice and you're learning from your sponsor who is already successful in the business and has already learned all of these skills. It's a unique business system because we've got all the advantages of traditional franchising, like the global company and the brand name product and the proven system, but we have none of the disadvantages. We have no capital investment, just £50. We don't need to buy any stock, no cash to collect, no deliveries, no employees, so no wages to pay, no administration, none of the conventional overheads. And it costs just £50 franchise fee. Therefore, there's no financial risk. When we came into this business back in 1994, we were coming from the background of having a manufacturing business. And we had all of these disadvantages. We were shown a business that didn't have any of these. And to be honest, we just couldn't believe it could be true. But it was too good of an opportunity to pass up. Our franchise system is very, very simple. We, as partners, we take Juice Plus ourselves. We experience the benefits and we share our experience with others. So we develop our own Juice Plus story and we simply tell that story. So we solve problems, start a conversation, listen, identify a problem, empathize, offer a solution. And that's all we do over and over and over again. We can do it online or we can do it face to face. So when we start out at the beginning of each month, our aim or our goal should be not how many customers we can get or how many distributors we can get, but how many people can I help this month? And not just with the product, but very definitely with the business as well. Initially, we can earn a good part-time income from this activity. 200 or 300 a month, maybe 3,000 a year. And that can grow to maybe 500 a month, 6,000 a year. £6,000 a year would impact every single family budget throughout the UK and Ireland. It's a substantial amount of money, which you can earn very easily for doing what you love doing. It can grow to 1,000 a month, £12,000 a year. And for those who want it, there is much more involved. A change of career, build a very substantial business part-time, earn significant monthly income, establish a very valuable asset which you own. Follow the fast track program, earn up to £119,400 in bonuses alone. Anyone can fast track at any time. You can opt in and out of it. So the vision here is for a change of career or to achieve freedom. And this is the blueprint of the bonus program. This is how we can move from step to step collecting bonuses along the way while growing our monthly income. In the beginning, as you would expect, the monthly income is quite small, starting off at maybe about £80 a month, but growing quite quickly as you go from position to position. The bonus likewise starts again at £80, but it grows to £40,000 at the other end of the scale. So whether that path takes you 3 years, 4 years, or 10 years, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter that much. But if you have the ambition to achieve the top level in this business, then there are lots of people there to help you. Lots of people have already achieved it. So you can do it, provided you believe that you can. NMD is about halfway down this road. It took us 9 years to get to NMD. Nowadays, some people get there in less than 9 months. But for us, it took us 9 years. We were getting paid every month along the way. And since we made NMD, our business has continued to grow every single year. So how do we go to NMD one step at a time? Well, we start in the beginning, month of July, which is where we are at the moment. Let's say you're a new partner or you sponsor a new partner in July. And within a few days, they put together 3 or 4 customers, which will be 825 points. And for doing that, they get promoted to Partner Plus. At Partner Plus, their income, their first check will be in the region of £160. £80 of that will be the bonus, and £80 of it will be retail commissions. So in their first month, in fact, in the first few days, for getting just a few customers, an investment of £50 returns £160. The following month then, next month, in the month of August, they go for the next. You can see how the income grows. The bonus is, the total check for month 2 is £250. So now they've earned over £400 in 2 months for an investment of £50. In fact, right now, there is a special incentive running for the month of August. And in that incentive, this bonus is doubled. So rather than getting £100, the bonus will be £200 in August 2021. And the total check then for the month of August will be £350. One of the features of the marketing plan is the company encourage you to reconfirm each position as you achieve it. And that makes for a much more stable and solid business. So in the month of September, you would reconfirm the position you achieved in August, reconfirm senior partner. And for doing that, you get an even bigger bonus of £150 and commissions of £250. So your total income there is £400. If you had done this in the month of August, for example, your bonus would have been doubled from £150 to £250 just for this month alone. But even without that extra bonus, you have now earned £160, £250 and £400. £810 in 3 months for an investment of £50. Your fourth step is to sales coordinator. And at this level, your income is £600, bonus of £250, commissions in the region of £350. So about £600 in that month. And the requirement is not all that great, really, because by now you begin to build a team. And the total volume of your team contributes to your volume to reach sales coordinator. If you were to do this in the month of August, again, your bonus will be doubled. You'll get an extra £250. In the next month, in September, you would reconfirm this position of sales coordinator. And for doing that, your income is even greater, a bonus of £500 and commissions of in the region of £500, income of £1,000. So you can see that each month your bonus is increasing, your commissions are increasing, your income is really growing on a month-to-month basis. The next step is senior sales coordinator. And here we allow 2 months to get that far so that it's not a very fast pace, it's just a steady pace. For doing that, your average income is between 600 and 800 pounds a month. And when you've reconfirmed for the third month, you get a bonus of £1,000. Remember, all of this is part-time, working from home, around your family commitments, and an investment of just £50. Then the next position is senior sales coordinator, and again, 2 months to achieve that one, February and March. And having achieved that, your income continues to grow, 800 to 1,200 a month in commissions, a bonus of £1,800 when you've reconfirmed for the third month. 2 steps to go. QNMD is qualifying National Marketing Director. You're now on the cusp of achieving NMD. 3 months to achieve this position would take you up to the month of June next year. A pay line of £20,000 means your business is turning over £20,000 a month. Your commissions on that will average between £1,500 and £2,000 a month. And at the end of your third month, reconfirming, your bonus is £3,600. And finally, NMD. Allow 3 months more to get there, September of next year, and a turnover of £40,000 per month, with 5 really strong legs to your business, average income of £2,500 to £3,500 a month, and a once-off bonus of £7,200. At this stage, you have learned all the skills involved, you've built a substantial business, you're now in a position to lead your team members to NMD level. And as you do, and you've got that momentum growing in your business, you will easily achieve the other positions. IMD with a bonus of 14,400, EMD 21,600, PMD 28,800, and the very top of the program, PMD Plus, with a bonus of 40,000 and an income that's far greater than most people's full-time income, 15,000 to 20,000 a month. Is this being achieved? Yes. Everybody on this call knows somebody who's done it. And they don't have extraordinary skill or talent. They're just ordinary people like everybody else. But for them, they saw an opportunity. They saw that this was a unique opportunity to achieve something great that they could do, start off part-time, and their investment was very, very little. So the risk was very little. The main difference between those who succeed and those who don't is the people who succeed really believe in the business, in the product, in the company, and in themselves because they've seen others do it. Designing your future, this is a unique opportunity. The most important consideration is not how fast or how slowly you build, but it is how solid and stable your business is. Build a stable business on solid foundations, yielding reliable monthly income that will last you a lifetime. To do that, you base your business on capsule income, capsule customers. These are the bedrock of the business, the repeat business that you will get, that we've had for more than a quarter of a century, and that you will have for a lifetime. Because once somebody takes Juice Plus capsules, they get a really good result from it, to see how convenient it is, how effective, and how affordable. You've got customers for lifetime, and they will recommend other people to you as well. The company really promote this, and their summer bundle promotes Juice Plus capsules as well as the Juice Plus Complete. And the purpose behind that is to build a solid business. They want to ensure that when you build your business, it will last you a lifetime, return you an income for a lifetime. At the end of the day, our attitude will determine our success. That attitude is going to be based on belief in the fundamentals of the business. Treat it like a business and it will pay you like a business. Treat it like a hobby and it'll pay you like a hobby. The summer doubles we mentioned early on. So now is a really great time to achieve these positions of senior partner and sales coordinator. A senior partner level, if you achieve senior partner in the month of August, your bonus of £100 will be doubled to £200. If you achieve sales coordinator in the month of August, your bonus of £250 will be doubled to £500. Even better, if you're already a senior partner in the month of July and you reconfirm in August, your bonus of £150 will be doubled to £300. Or if you reconfirm sales coordinator in the month of August, your bonus will be doubled from £500 to £1,000. So double bonuses in the month of August for sales, for senior partner and sales coordinator. Really worthwhile. Talk to your sponsor about that. I'd like to finish with a story about this couple who to me are absolutely inspirational. And I'm sure most of you know them and probably know their story. We were at a conference in the UK some couple of years back, and Bob and Sue Burdyke were talking, and Sue told her story. These two people were like everybody else. They were just ordinary people trying to make a living. They had 5 children, 5 boys, and they were struggling like many of us were. Bob was a carpenter. Sue, by her own admission, had tried just about everything, and she was now a housewife. Very important job, but she'd love to have been making more money because they really needed it. She says their lives were in financial reverse. She became a Juice Plus distributor, but like many people, she found it difficult to get started. She was reluctant to make those phone calls that are part of the daily method of operation. And in order to busy herself and pretend that she just didn't have the time right now, she was hoovering the sitting room for about the 10th time on one particular day. And as she passed the mirror hanging on the wall, she saw her reflection and she realized, this has to be done. I really need to stop this, focus on the business and do something. So in June 1987, she called a family meeting. She told the 5 boys, you are doing the chores. I'm going to make money. In the next 30 days, she had met 84 people. So what was the result of that? Within 128 days, she was an NMD. Within 6 months, she and Bob were both NMDs. In the first year, they earned $400,000. And within 22 months, they earned $1 million. You are a winner. You were born to win. But to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Your present circumstances don't determine where you can go. They merely determine where you start today. So what's your vision for 2021? The opportunity of a lifetime is what we've got. There is no other business that will rival this, nothing else to compare with it. What would make a real difference to you? Belief? Others have done it. You know many of them. If you think you can, you can. It's all down to mindset and belief. Thank you for listening.
Damian, thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible. I honestly could listen to you all day. So thank you so much. And guys, can you please put in the chat your top takeaways from Damian, and just to please say a big thank you for how his incredible presentation. And you know, as Damian said, it is all down to belief. And if you think you can do it. And that's the mindset that we need to get into our heads. And with all of the tips from today, all the amazing, you know, top leaders that are already up to NMD level, and they're giving us the tips of how they did it. All we need to do is put those into practice and believe we can do it, and we can all do it. So thank you again, Damian. And if Damian could do it without any social media or any of the things that I mentioned before, we have got no excuse whatsoever. So I'll say, you know, a big thank you to Damian, and I'm going to pass you over to Sara.
Oh, wow, that was absolutely amazing. I've literally got goosebumps and I'm sat in the car now and I was close to tears. So I look like a crazy woman, but Damian, you just absolutely smash it every single time. The comments have been amazing. So thank you very, very much. And I am now going to introduce our next speaker that I am mega excited about. She's always been one of my biggest inspirations in the business. So get ready because she's absolutely going to blow the roof off. Of course, I'm talking about our amazing Constance, who is a Presidential Marketing Director Plus. She is a wife and mum to 4 children. She graduated with a BSc in Business Studies and Marketing and MSc in Finance and Risk Management. She worked as a senior marketing assistant, but due to her desire to care and help people, she went back and she's just finished studying MSc in Mental Health Nursing. She started Juice Plus in September 2015, so she's been a franchise partner for the past 5 years with the passion to own her own business and be able to work from home whilst looking after her family. She believes in the product and the business, and her passion is to help as many people as possible to stay healthy and create wealth. In 2018, Constance won the Rising Star Award of the Year with Juice Plus Company and hit International Marketing Director and Executive Marketing Director and Club 50. Her energy grows by the day. She believes that energy is the power that derived human being, and having an amazing physical and mental energy will allow you to have a spectacular life. In August 2019, she hit PMD and Club 75 and Club 100. They just keep on coming. And that was one of her biggest achievements. However, her biggest achievement was to help more men and women enjoy health and financial freedom. In May 2020, she hit PMD Plus, Club 500 in July 2020. That is just mind-blowing. And her motto in life is to never give up on your dreams, believe in yourself, because it takes one person to change your life, and that is you. Constance is going to be talking to us about coaching your team to success. So welcome, our lovely Constance.
Wow, Sarah, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Awesome. Thank you so much, all the speakers. Damian, thank you so much for, breaking everything down. And it's all about you right now. It's all about you leading your team. It's all about you being that leader you want to see in your business as well. Okay, Sarah have actually explained who I am. Today I'll be talking about coaching your team to success. So I don't know if you want to ask yourself, what is success to you? What do you think success means to you? I don't know if I can quickly share my screen. Let me see if I can quickly, Yeah, what do you think success means to you? For me, what I think about success is when I see people succeeding. When I bring a partner in my business and I see them succeeding, get to that leadership position, help them earn that extra £100, £200, setting small goals, doing those. Accepted. Can you hear me? Yeah, setting small goals to yourself, setting small goals with your team members, and helping them to get to that position they want to get to. All right. So, who is a leader? Are you a leader? Ask yourself, are you a leader? In this business, everybody, as far as you join this franchise, you are a leader. Remember, you are a person that provides guidance, instructions, directions, and leading group of individuals, your team. You are leading them to that place, that success. You are leading them to that NMD. You are leading them to that PMD. You are leading them to that position, those clubs where you want to see yourself. You want to bring those your leaders as well as you. And it's all about setting those goals, setting the vision for yourself and your team, making it open for your team to see, you know what, we are going here and I want you to get here. Even when they don't believe themselves that they can get there, you are there to guide them. You are there to support them. And it has to start from you. That's, for me, that's a clear. about who I want to see. So for you yourself, you have to have that clear vision that you want to be that leader you want to see in your business. You have to be passionate. You have to work. You have to be focused. You have to push yourself, like we all covered this today. But it all boils down to you. We might talk from here till tomorrow, but it all boils down to you until you tell yourself, honestly, the moment my business started growing is the moment I told myself, you know, this is it. I have to make that decision to be me. I have to make that decision to push myself. I have to make that decision to bring new ideas into my business. I have to improve myself. I have to serve my people. I have to serve the people I'm bringing into my business. I have to serve my customers. I have to serve my team members. I have to be there for them. I have to coach them. I have to, you know, show them guidance, protect them, show them, yes, it's doable. And in all, you have to be persistent. You can't be that leader that you want to lead people. You say, oh, I don't know. I can't. You don't even know your compensation plan. You don't even know your business. You have to learn. You have to be passionate. My team members, when they see me, sometimes some of them will tell me, oh, Constance, oh my God, early morning, you're already on live video. You are PMD plus, and you are still doing shape videos. Yes. I told them that I'm not even PMD plus. I am a partner. Every month I am a partner. I'm not saying that you can talk about that as a position. I'm not looking at that position. I am looking at me. I am partner every month. So it has to be from you. That's why I put this light on here. What leads to success? Because sometimes we get carried away with where we are. We get carried away with the position. We get carried away with, you know, things around us, and we don't realize that it has to start from us. Because you remember, you are leading as an example. People emulating you. Whatever you do, if you relax in your business, your team members will relax. It happens. It's a normal thing. It's a networking business that we are in. When you relax in your business, if you don't teach your team, it is like that. So you have to put in the work every month, every day. No matter what you are going through, don't let your team members see it. I can give you this example. Honestly, when I went to PMD, my son was in the hospital. I was in the hospital for 1 month. None of my team members knew. My son had serious operation, that I was in the hospital for one good month with my son. But I have that goal that I want to be PMD. And in the team, we already have it, that all of us have to do it. We have to do it. So I can't be telling them excuses. I can't be showing them, look, I'm deflated. My son is, I couldn't, I can't do it. But you know what? In that hospital, when I was in the hospital, what do? I would still do my Zoom calls. Sometimes I have to go in one corner. I have to go to one corner and do Zoom calls to my team. Sometimes I will be doing my shake in the hospital. I will do live videos. Nobody knew. So sometimes we need to hide our emotions. Sometimes we need to hide a lot of things going through us, because at the end of the day, we are leading what? By example. So my next slide is all about, you know what, when you see these faces, right? NMDs in your business, people that you don't know before in your business, because of the support, because of who you are, because of what you are doing, because of you leading by example, you are seeing them on top, right? How will you feel? How will you feel? In all, you have to accept that you have, like for me, I have a lot to learn. Clearly with your team, can you hear me?
Keeps going off, Constance.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry. So you communicate clearly with your team that, okay, now we have a vision, we have a goal, we have a set goal that we want to achieve. All right. For me, what I actually do sometimes with my team is that I speak to everybody individually. Okay. As I'm speaking to them individually, I now realize that this person wants to get here, you want to get here. So you write it down, write their goals down, and you start working with them, communicating with them, reminding them of what they want to get to, where they want to get to, the positions you want to get to, the effort they want to put in. You support them. And also, like I always say, keep your team informed, right? Keep them informed. Now we are like, a lot of us are saying, oh, our business, we have to work together. We have to teach our team members, the people we are bringing in now, we have to, you know what, bring them together, set goals. And also, look, August is here. This is the set goal. We want to achieve this deadline by this particular time. So everybody is working together. Everybody is pushing together, and you'll be leading your team. Okay. And like as I said, setting example is one of the main thing, and it has to start from you. Also, we put in a lot of feedbacks. Okay. Maybe your team member, you send them, okay, you have to do opportunity call right now. After the opportunity call, what feedback are you giving them? How did they do? How well did they do? Also, we offer recognitions in our team as well. I know most people do that. Okay. When you see your team member do well, what do? Recognitions. Recognize them. NMDs. When your team member gets to NMD, recognize them. It makes them feel belong as well. And also help your team see the bigger vision. Some of my team members, they can see that it is proving that actually one can get to PMD plus. They've seen the consistency in me. They've seen how I work, my work ethic. They might not be me, but they've seen that it works. Which means they have that bigger vision that they can get there. So these are some of the things I've already covered here. Putting your visions across with your team. Let your whole team believe in the vision. Our vision is to help more people get healthy, help more families earn this income. As far as part-time, full-time, they can actually achieve it by setting the visions across. And we are working towards it. A lot of the team members today, they believe in the vision. Because they believe that when you help one person become successful, the success is yours. So they believe in this vision. The support, they get support, and they support their team as well. They have this encouragement that, you know what, Constance is encouraging them. Don't worry, always constant reassurance. It makes them feel belong. And also our team interest. Everybody in the team knows that we are excellent in what we do. They believe in that interest of, what the team wants, what the people wants. People want extra income. People want to get healthy. And people want to be in a community that supports them. During this pandemic, we are so close that even people that are internationally, they felt it inside the Zoom. People felt the community. So not only about the money, but what the impact it's making in people's life. And this is where people come into your team and become those leaders. And when they are successful, what happens? You will really, really pat yourself at the back and said, yes, you've been able to put a smile in somebody's face. Today, I just want to encourage you. We've had it all from all the speakers today. The only person that can make this change is just you. The only person that can lead your team is just you. And when you lead your team, others will follow. You lead by example, and it duplicates in your team. Remember, our business is all about teach to teach. Whatever you put in your team, is what you see. And in the first instance, it has to start from you. You have to be that positive leader. You have to be that approachable leader. You have to be that leader that learns, allows everybody to air their own views, communicate clearly, have a clear vision, lead by example, recognize your team, make them feel, yes, belong, and in all, you can coach your team to success. Thank you so much for listening.
Constance, thank you so much. That was absolutely incredible. You can just see where, why you're such a huge success with everything you do, and I've been a great fan of you, all through your journey. So huge congratulations to all of your success, and your team are incredibly lucky to have you with your leadership. And as you say, lead by example, and the story you just told us about your son in hospital just absolutely goes to show your determination to help and serve other people, and absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And again, everyone, please put your top takeaways in the chat for Constance to see. Yeah, just a big thank you to her as well. Thanks for your time, Constance.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. So next up, we've got Ross Fenari. Hope I said that, Ross. Right, Ross. And Ross is a PMD plus. So Ross is Italian, but grew up in Australia. His background is in real estate. He went to Germany, found a wife, and stayed in Europe. They looked into many business ideas until Juice Plus came along, and they've been working and building their incredible business over 30 years internationally, up to, as I said, PMD plus level. So Ross is going to talk to us today about what it takes to get to the top. So Ross, are you there? Is Ross there? Let's see.
He is there, Paula, but he's unmuting.
Oh, okay. Thanks. You can teach him. Where are we, Ross? If you can just unmute yourself, please. James, are you able to unmute Ross?
Yeah, it's just that he needs to unmute. He's got,
okay.
He is there.
That's right. I can't see him there, actually.
Okay.
He's got it.
Yes, there
Here we go.
Woohoo!
The old generation. Oh, thank you, James. Before I start, I want to thank you because you invite me to be with you and your beautiful people today. It is a pleasure and very, very honor. My name is, like you said, Paula. My name is Ross Fenari. I was born in a very, very small town in Sicily. Taormina, if anybody knows about it. But when I was 15, I went to Australia. And of course, I did all the things that I had to do until 28. I started my own real estate, but really, really a lot of stress, a lot of headaches, a lot of problems and everything like that. And I really had enough. I had enough. I was, like Jeff says, I was really sick and tired to be sick and tired. And so I did decide to go, to come to Europe, and I went to, to Germany. And lucky enough, I've met my beautiful wife, Ulla Fenari, and I said to myself, with her, I can go back to Australia and really do everything I want to do and do real estate again, like I did before. Because when you have a beautiful wife next to you, or a wife has a beautiful man next to her, you can really get to the top. But anyway, to cut it short, she didn't want to go, but then at the end, to make me happy, she said, yes, let's go. So we sold everything, the furniture, the car and everything, and ready to go. But before we went to Australia, she really was looking to find something for me to make me happy and stay in Germany. So you can just imagine, she took me around Germany everywhere to look for opportunity and this and that. And anyway, we saw at least 20 companies. And thank God that I always said, no, let's go to Australia. And, you know, we had the tickets in our pocket and everything. And lucky enough, I said no, because all those companies that she took me to, they all disappear after 2 or 3 years. Anyway, at the end, 92, she didn't give up. She really didn't want to give up, but to find something for me to make me happy and stay in Germany. Anyway, she got a big advertising in the newspaper. I think it was the Frankfurt Allgemeine, and she saw a beautiful advertising from Jeff Roberti. And she said, look, it talks English, so you better talk to him. So thank God that I talked to him, because in 2 or 3 minutes, he convinced me to go and see this beautiful opportunity in Germany, in Frankfurt, in a meeting. And you know, of course, Jeremy knows about the meeting. James, you know, those days we used to do meetings. That's all, offline. Not luxury like today with the online and social media and everything. So we went to see this beautiful opportunity. But I tell you the truth, I started before the meeting because I knew that I couldn't understand the meeting in Germany. So I said, Jeff, what I have to do to start this with this business? But before that, in Germany, I was 43 years old. I tried to do my own business. And of course, when you have no money, no banks knows you, and not be able to speak German. So I said, no, Jeff, what I have to do to start? He said, you can just sign the contract and you'll be a partner of this beautiful company. So that's what we did in 92. So it's nearly 30 years ago. We started in a big way. And of course, you know, I knew nobody in Germany, you know, as an Italian, I didn't know anybody. And Jeff said, you have to make a list of, you know, a list of 100 people and start to contact them. I said, Jeff, where do I get 100 people in Germany? I don't know anybody in Germany. I'm Italian. He said, that's your problem. He said, you better find a way to put a list together of 100 people, and then we can start working. Anyway, Ulla, because of the advertising, she concentrated herself in the newspaper, but we couldn't afford it. We couldn't afford it to put advertising in the newspaper. So what she did, she went through, you know, all the newspapers in Germany, and she, you know, she wrote a letter to all the people that were looking for, you know, for a job. And so I used to go in a job or a business or whatever. So she did 500 letters a week, because everybody asked me, you know, James asked me what it takes to get to the top. So anyway, she did 500 letters a week. So I used to go to the post office, deliver those things for free, and they used to send it out. So people would reply, and then we had to go around in Germany doing 300-400 kilometers every day to go and see at least 20 people every day. And that's what we did. Every day we used to go out and all over Germany with a car. That's why you know, the car was broke after 2 or 3 years. It was so many kilometers. Anyway, that's what we did every day, because we had to bring, Jeff said, you have to bring at least 5 people, 5 guests to the meeting every day. And that's what we did. Every day was a meeting all over the place in Germany. And that's what we did. But me, as an Italian living in Germany, I said, what if I get this list from? So it came in my head to really get a telephone book and looking for the Italians in Germany. And that's what we did. That's what I concentrate myself to look for Italians in Germany. So I used to go around and talk to the Italians, or sometime in English to the Germans anyway. So, but thank God there came this in my head, because through the the telephone book of these Italians, they got me to Italy, because, you know, Jeff said, one day we're going to open up Italy. So get ready and find your people in Italy and Germany, whatever you have to do it. And that's what happened. And that's why it's important to make, to contact people every day, do a presentation. Well, that's what we used to do. Presentation, at least 20 every day. And then we used to go every night to the meeting, in Germany, all over the place. But like I said, thank God that it came in my head to do this list through the telephone book, because that's what got me to Italy. That's how I found Enzo Cusato. That's how I found Vito Faticado. That's how I found Marina Tortosa for Spain. And so our business is really 12 different countries now. So we went through a lot of challenge. Of course, James knows about it. Jeremy knows about what we had to do those days. You know, we had to really do the hard work. We were really nothing for free, nothing for fun. We had to really work, and so we had really the constant, everyday constant to see 20 people every day. And I became NMD in 12 months with the volume of those days. We didn't have this beautiful position of today, you know, IMD and EMD and PMD plus and EPAC or whatever. And no bonus at all. We didn't have any bonus at all, but I became NMD in 12 months through the action, and really fighting the challenge. We had a lot of challenge. I mean, if anybody talks about challenge, we had all the challenge in the world. Now today, yeah, we still got challenge, but thank God we had those big challenge, because that's what made us strong. And that's why we got to, you know, from Germany, the income was growing every month. So we went to Belgium, and then we went to Holland, and then we went to France, and then we went to Switzerland to open up Italy. So we used to work in Switzerland, the Italian part of Switzerland, in Ticino, in Lugano, to build the business for Italy. So we went through everything we had to do to really achieve this position. NMD, and then Ula became NMD the year after, or 2 years after, doesn't matter. So they became a family business. Now we have, you know, thousands and thousands of partners all over the place in 12 different countries. So we have the main business is Italy, of course, as an Italian. You know, it's all under my number. Just Elisabetta Cossado, which Shea O'Brien sponsor her those days. So the whole business in Italy is under my number, under our number, Vianula. And Spain, of course, Marina Tortosa, which she was working for the office in Milano those days. But when she saw the checks that everybody was getting, she said, "Oh, I want to be a distributor." So I went to Spain. So that's to make it short. But what you need also, you know, I think everybody said it, you have to be constant, and you've got to be the top leader of your organization, of course, or of your team, and show them what to do. And I mean, I do at least 5 Zooms, Zooms every month, or sometimes 10. Last year, I think me and Ula, we did 800 Zooms, you know, in our organization. She does Belgium and Holland, and I do Italy, Spain, and Germany, whatever. And create also things for your team. I mean, we create a beautiful platform now that we have a translation simultaneous in 5 different countries. So we do always something, you know, and we never stop. Why would we do it? Sometimes people ask, why you do it after 30 years? We do it really to help everybody to achieve what we achieve, because you never can achieve in life what you want to achieve, and especially in this business, if you don't help other people to achieve what they want to achieve. So we always constant. We don't have to do it. We do it for the family now. Of course, we do it for my grandson, which is 17. He can't wait to sign the application when he's 18. So we do it for them, but we do it for you. What Jeff said those days, Rossi said, when you get to the top, you don't do it anymore for yourself. You do it for other people, and that's what made us strong, and that's why we could build such a beautiful international business. We built an empire, really. But the key, I think, it was for me to fall in love with the company 100%, 1,000%. I fell in love with Jay Martin. I fell in love with this beautiful company. This company was 22 years old those days. Now it's 50 years old. And I mean, you have a chance of a lifetime for you and your children and everybody. But also is to believe in this company, not crazy. We love this company after 30 years more than what we did 30 years ago. So that's that's a short story. I didn't forget anything, I hope not. But I was 43, broken, and didn't have any chance to build any business. So I started my business with I understood straight away that I could start this big business with 60 marks those days, and now became a $1 million business, really. And so that's a short story. But if I could do it, I just say to you, all of you, if I could do it as an Italian, no family background, I mean, no schooling, no nothing, or left when I was 15. If I could do all that, me and Una could do all that, everybody in this room could do the same thing. There's no way, no way. The only thing is never give in, never give up, and stay away from the, what do you call it? The latter day song. It's, the still dreamers. There's plenty of them. Even in the family, you probably find them. We found them too, but we didn't care. We went straight ahead, and 30 years later, we achieved everything we wanted to achieve. A lifestyle of a dream for everybody, and we achieved also the best thing we achieved, that we could help thousands and thousands of people. I mean, we got thousands and thousands of QNMD, NMDs, and then PMD plus. We have 3 or 4 in the EPACs today. So just imagine what you can do with this business, with a 50 years old company today with this bonus. I mean, we had nothing really. James knows about it. Jeremy knows about it. And I hope you understand what you can do in this business. If you give up straight away, you never know. Like people that sponsor Jeff, they give up, but I'm sure they're sorry they give up. I mean, I found people, they give up, but you never concentrate on what you got in front of you. Maybe sometimes you have to go down to the down lane to find the pearls. That's what I did, and that's where I found my pearls, like Vito and Enzo and Marine and everybody. We found the pearls and the diamonds really down the organization. But doesn't matter. Sometimes the people in front of you, they don't believe you, and you believe in them as much more than what they believe themselves. And that's our business. We believe in the people more than what they believe themselves, and sometimes they get tingled up with the still dreamers, and they leave the job or leave the business, and then they'd be sorry. So that's it. That's my story, and that's how you can build the same thing what we did in 30 years.
Ross, thank you so much. That was absolutely amazing. What a story, honestly, guys. Put in the chat there what you think of Ross's story. He had everything against him, and look what he's built. And as you say, never give up. Never give in, never give up. Yeah, I absolutely love that. And if you'd have all the people before you, they wouldn't have got you. I mean, it just goes to show the kind of chain reaction, doesn't it? So absolutely amazing. Huge congratulations on all your success in your business. And everyone, if you could please put in the chat your top takeaway from Ross's amazing story. And I've actually heard you talking before, and I love your story. So brilliant. So guys, we are all going to wrap up now. We're coming to an end from our amazing Saturday morning success training, and as usual, we've had the top best leaders sharing their stories and giving us all their kind of golden nuggets and golden tips. So I really hope that you've had your pen and pencils there and you've taken loads and loads of notes. We have got it recorded, so you will be able to go over it again and nitpick any kind of bits that you kind of missed. But the main thing is with anything like this is not to just attend and then go on and get on with your day. It's take a few minutes now to just sit down and take out. You're obviously not going to do everything that everyone's spoken about today, because it might not relate to you, but take out your top tips of what you want to put into your business and make yourself a plan of what you want to tweak and change, implement into your business to take you forward into the next level. Because hearing from Ross and Damian and Sandra, like absolutely all of you, everybody can do this business. It's all about belief. And, you know, if you've got that insight, we've got the best products in the world, we've got the best company, we've got, you know, the best business model. And it's all about us inside. So we've had, you know, get back to your mindset, make sure that you're doing your gratitude, you're working on your mindset, and put it all into practice, because everybody can do it. Do you agree, Ross?
100%. I mean, everybody can do the same thing. Like I said, if I could do that with no schooling, nothing, but prepared to pay any price, we were really prepared to pay any price. We were not scared of nothing. We would really focus so much and believe in the company so much and in ourselves, and believe in the people we were sponsoring. Of course, we were sponsoring people all over the place. And everybody can do the same thing. I've got no doubt. If you give in and you give up, and that's what happens. You know, you're gonna be sorry. The people that sponsor Jeff and the people that sponsor me, they're gonna be sorry. They're sorry.
Yeah. So just keep that tunnel vision and don't let anyone around you to kind of, you know, talk you out of it or say anything. But just keep your head on the, you know, the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize at the end of the end of the tunnel.
The 5 people that I knew in Germany, they call themselves my friends. They're very, very sorry, and they're very poor. They're very poor people. But what can you do? I mean, you try your hard, you try your best to really drag your people, the people you love, you know, with you. But happens in the family. I mean, it all happened to us in the family. But they're the ones. They're sorry. They're the ones left behind, not us. Yeah, we see it. So we've got to do it. So thank you very much. So also, as I said, thank you to absolutely, you know, everybody who's taken part in this morning, all of you leaders for giving up your time, all of you for giving up your time, and to Sara for co-hosting with me, and also for James for putting all this together, because without James, obviously, we wouldn't have had this morning. So if you are new to the business, you know, if you're looking at it, you just have to get involved. There's absolutely, you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. And I'm going to wish you all a happy Saturday, happy weekend. And I'm going to go and get my taxi because I'm going on holiday for the first time in a year. So I better go. So thank you, everyone. Have a nice holiday. And I'm very proud of you, James. Thank you very much for the invitation.
My absolute pleasure. It's just a phenomenal morning. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Ross.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a good holiday.